are back with Brunch, a taste of Tobago. And like I said, guys, so many things are happening in this space right now. And I get the opportunity to speak with a wonderful group of young ladies. Miss Tobago 2024 is upon us. Thank you to the Cocoa Velvet International Modeling Agency, Mr. Christopher Nathan, Mrs. Ricia Ali Lindo, and your wonderful team who has brought this initiative to us. And I get the opportunity, I'm so thankful that I get the opportunity to speak to wonderful delegates. And today is no different. I am going to be speaking with Makayla Mckenzie, Miss Bonaccord Tobago 2024. And Makayla is seated here in her lovely red ensemble. It's brightening up my space and my room. And I am so honored that you're here with me. How are you today?
I am fine, thank you, and good morning, Tobago.
Yes, and she took the time to say good morning to you. So let us just revel in that just a bit, because it's such a professional outlook. It's such a professional standpoint. What were some of your experiences when you decided that you were going to be a part of the Miss Tobago 2024?
Well, my experiences, at first, actually, I was not a part of the pageant right away. I actually went to a fashion show, Athena Liz Sydney fashion show, and after the show, Mr. Christopher came to me and was like, Makayla, you did well out there, and I find you should come in the pageant. And I was like, okay, no problem. At first, I would have said no, because I consider myself more as a tomboy figure. And for me to see myself in a girly pageant, that would have been like, not happening.
No.
Yeah, so that was a very huge thing for me, and I find it's a power move, like an evolutionary move, moving from one place to another and overcoming it. So that's a very good experience for me.
Yeah, and just being a part of the pageant, it's such a brave step. It's like coming into your own. You're learning so much. You're evolving. You're getting a chance to grow. You're getting a chance to work with such wonderful designers and mentors in the industry. And that is something that, had you not taken the chance or said, well, okay, yes, let me try, you would not have been exposed to
So true.
all of these teachings. And because Christopher, I always make mention of that dynamic between himself and Ricia, because they're totally different, but the personalities balance each other.
Yes, so much.
Yeah. Because I know there's that no nonsense type of way that he comes at you. But it's out of love. It's a place where he wants you guys to be the best that you can possibly be. And then Ricia is on the other end, and she is Mommy Reese, lovely Reese. And that is, it's like a yin and a yang, but you need both types of personalities.
Yes.
It prepares you. You're going to meet so many personalities that might be so much more even over the top, but you would have some sort of, idea of as to how you should deal with certain things, certain situations, certain people. Your platform for social issues, what would you speak on as your social issue?
For me, my social issue would be about unemployment. I would deal with the both genders. However, I would like to stay on the male factor, because most times females they could hustle, they could get a job easier than others. However, the male, they have less chances, less opportunities, as well as they would not outright come and say, well, I'm coming to look for a job, or especially if they don't have subjects, and I feel like they should be approved as well. So my social issue, my initiative would be about unemployment for males.
Okay. So you feel that the females are taking the forefront.
Yes, in a sense.
So my princes and my kings are not where they need to be, and so you want to advocate for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
And the voices to be heard. Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that. And let me tell you why. Most of the times we hear about what our sisters and aunties and everybody else is doing. But for some reason, our boys and our men tend to stay in the background, or we kind of sweep them to the side just a
Yes.
bit, and we're not being heard. So there are persons who, single fathers, and persons in that capacity that don't get a chance to be heard. And so I love the fact that you're going that route. I think it would shed some light on certain issues that are too much in the background, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I also think that it would help decrease the criminal activities. I'm not saying they are criminals, however, idling on the streets or being on the road as much may influence the wrong type of things.
Yes, the wrong type of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that point. But one of the things that I wonder, because I saw you when you walked in, and I'm saying, what would be Makayla's personal style? If you had to tell me what that was, what would it be? Do you even know if you have developed a personal style? Because you just mentioned you used to be a tomboy.
Yes, indeed. I would actually say my style is chic tomboy because even if I can be elegant or classy, I'm also on the male side, so I would dress like more of a male figure. If
Right.
most people who know me knows that. But even though I can switch to both sides.
Yeah, but are you like a sneaker and jeans type of girl?
Yes, actually, but I have to wear dresses and shoes now, which I'll be continuing because I'm polishing myself.
Yes. Personal growth. How do you feel about the person you're becoming? Did you feel yourself, because I'm looking and I'm feeling you, and there is still a bit of shyness that's coming out, but there also is a bit of bravery that's coming out. So the two are tangled up, they're intertwining just a bit. And I know that the bravery is going to win overall because it's still a learning process. But how have you grown since entering this part of your journey?
I would say I have grown a lot because me personally would not have been speaking on television, much less speaking in front of anyone. So for that, it says a lot. I am living proof that Mr. Christopher Nathan and Miss Lauren West is doing a very good job because I'm on television today and I'm proudly speaking, projecting my voice and speaking elegantly, even though I'm very much shy.
Yeah, but you're shy, but there's that energy there. There's that bravery that's just itching to come out, and I know that it will, because the journey that you're on is setting you up for that. And so
Yes.
you have to just open and receive it.
Yes.
Yeah? What about getting into I want to make sure that I say the right thing, because being on the journey is one thing. Experiencing growth is another thing, because sometimes you could experience growth, but what kind of growth is it? Is it positive growth? Is it negative growth? Because you can grow in anger, you can grow in misery and sadness. What type of growth is it? And I think that's one of the things that speak to being brave enough to enter this, because this is bravery.
Yes.
Right here. This is bravery right here. And one of the things that comes along is people's perceptions of you. So you're not just Makayla anymore. You're an ambassador, whether you like it or not.
True.
Yeah. And there's certain responsibilities that would come with that. Do you even know how much of an ambassador you are? Not just to your community in Bonaccord. And good morning to Bonaccord. Yeah? Not just for Bonaccord, but for Tobago, for Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
And of course the world. Because this is not just happening in Tobago. It's a worldwide stage. It's a worldwide forum. Are you prepared for that?
Yes, I am indeed.
I love it. She shot me down one time. She said, yes, I am indeed. You know, body positivity and self-confidence. These are some of the things that we grapple with so much in our daily lives as women. I'm not saying men don't, but women are like on a whole other level when it comes to certain things.
Yes.
Body positivity is one of those things. How do you promote body positivity?
To me, I would encourage others, even myself, to wear the things you are not so comfortable with. So that when you wear it and you overcome that feeling, you be positive, you be confident, you be brave in your own skin as well as your fashion sense. Sometimes you may feel down if you put on an extra outfit and you go outside and you get 2 compliments, you're feeling good about yourself. So in my opinion, I would say that whatever makes you feel good or make you look good, you should try it, you should do it, and you should wear it as well with pride.
So you make the outfits and not the other way around. So it's not the outfit that's making you.
No.
You have to bring life to the outfit, whatever that may be.
That is
Yeah?
right. Yeah.
What's a daily training session like? What is it like when you guys have to train on those given days? What's that like for you?
I'm so glad you asked that because I feel so good already talking about it. Well, my training sessions, we would do walking, obviously. We would pose. We would learn how to stand properly because at first, remember, I'm a boy type.
Right.
I would not have been able to walk in those heels so well. And as you can see, I came in gracefully thanks to Miss Lauren West.
Yeah.
And we also, like, they teach us how to sit, like how I'm sitting proper now.
Yes.
How to speak, how to walk. And to me, it's more than just that because we use it in our everyday lives. And I'm not sure if all the females or all the delegates or the other workshop personnel feel this way, but to me, it's a safe space. Like you could be going through a lot at home, you had a long day, and you would want to come to practice because practice, that's just the comfort and the way how you feel, how they make you feel. Yes, it's a very nice place to be. I'm so glad I'm here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here because I love the fact that you get to grow. That's so important. I cannot stress enough that young people, I love when you do things that are positive because we like to highlight the negative things and all the fights in school and thing. We like that. But I love the fact that you guys are positive. You already know what changes you want to see in your communities, in society. And this is a powerful thing to really hear what the minds of the young have to say. And this is why I am so honored that I get a chance to meet with you guys because had I not been on the show, I would not have met you and had that chance to have a conversation. And there are unique talents and characteristics in everyone. What would you say is unique about you that nobody else in this competition has? What does Makayla about that nobody else can see? I have some of that as well.
Well, I can't speak for everyone, but for myself, my genuinity, my realness, like I would say things to people that they need to hear, but they may not want to hear it. So I'm outspoken as well as I know how to make people laugh. So even though they're not in a good mood and sometimes they'll push away others, they can't push away me because I will come in your space and I would make sure that you feel okay before I could leave. That's just me. That's my personality.
Yeah, so you love bringing positive energy.
Yes.
And that's a wonderful thing. We have too much negativity in the world, so let's counteract that, with the positivity. But one of the things that I have to touch on really quickly before we go, fashion, how we dress, what we decide we're going to put on our bodies. Do you see that as a form of self-expression?
Yes, indeed. Because you could wear a whole black outfit and someone could decide how you're feeling or how your day is going. If you wear certain type of clothing, they would class you as something, but it's how you move or how you dress or how you portray it, you would put it across differently.
Yes.
Also, if you know a person properly, you can know if they're going through something or not by the way they dress, because they may put on sneakers and jeans normally, and then you see them put on a dress today, so they're feeling extra, they want to feel good about themselves. So that's a form of expression, as well as telling how the person feels through their clothing they wear.
Yes, and this is something that I said I needed to ask this question just quickly before we wrap. What would you say to the persons watching? Because you guys are already ambassadors, and there may be others who think, okay, if Makayla is doing this, I think I can at least try.
Yes.
If they didn't see you, then they may have not tried, because they don't get to see other persons. They don't get to see themselves in other persons. What would you say to some of the persons watching if you had to inspire someone today? What would you tell them?
To the young folks out there, male and female, do whatever you want to do. If you like something, push for it. It may not seem that you are getting where you want to be as fast as you want to be there. It may not seem that you're going anywhere at all. It may not seem that it may be possible, but you'll never know if you don't try, sorry. You'll never know if you don't try. Just take a step or make a move in the direction you would like, and you'll be there. Because if I can do it, you can do it as well.
I think I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. If I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, it sounds like a wonderful catchphrase to use. So, Makayla, we thank you so much for being a part of Brunch.
Thank you for having
I
me.
absolutely loved talking with you. I love you have this way that you are very outright with what you want to say, and I absolutely enjoyed that. So we wish you so much blessings, so much peace, love, and light, and of course best wishes to you in the competition.
Oh, thank you.
And you just go and be your natural and wonderful, beautiful self.
Oh, thank you very much.
So once again, we thank you. So guys, Makayla Mckenzie, Miss Bonaccord, Miss Tobago 2024. And we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back with more Brunch, a taste of Tobago. But of course, I have to mention our trivia question. That fruit that we exported in the early 19th century, what was the name of it? The answer at the end of the show. We're going to be right back with more Brunch, a taste of Tobago. See you guys soon.